He counters both the Underlord and the Bat in lane. This makes me think maybe GAIMIN, but they just want to run Bat mid against
I
a
thought
Sand
about
King.
that. And I also thought about a Leshrac potentially for Quinn. Very good versus Slark.
Not so good against a Doom though.
But it kind of like forces you to like not tune the Auk, I guess. But yeah, they're gonna go a different direction here in the Queen of Pain.
This hero is, I think, pretty good against the Slug. Slug is very vulnerable to burst in the early game. And I think Queen is an excellent hero to respond to the Slug's aggression when he's coming into the jungle, because I feel like at some point they're going to need to defend their stacks or go to the Sand King stacks and try to steal it. I think Queen is one of the best heroes to be able to do that.
The Queen pick though. This is a hero we saw Liquid go to yesterday that can really bring you that later team fight scale. Dyrachyo barely dodging a
missing
shard.
out of the shards, but maybe he can still get the kill. No, he self-denies. He says, you're not getting the first blood. I'll take myself out. And it's Tofu. He gets it instead. So because Dyrachyo makes that move, his ally gets the heap of gold.
We've seen Dyrachyo do this a lot on this hero. He times it pretty well. He can play for it a lot of times.
Both these teams just getting full aggro here. Whether it was through the bounty runes and the little harassments there we've had there, also fighting for every single CS. Neither team wants to give any free ground in this laning phase, which feels all important. Another unstable concoction, another go. This time heading to Ramses. Ramses doesn't have the scorched earth, the extra movement speed required. Shard separates him, but the burnout of the acid is more than enough. With the help of the Pine Cone, they're going to be able to get that kill and trade out support for core to the favor of GAIMIN Gladiators.
GAIMIN will take that every time, especially getting the extra experience on Celery here.
Is he going to get this as well? The Siege Shot is going to inbound the back to him. Oh, Zoxa, he has to pop the Fairy Fire. He's cornered, he's caught in a trap, and Celery gets 2.
Not expecting that one. This Enchantress is already level 4 almost. Having a very strong laning phase here, and I mean, giving Tundra a taste of their own medicine.
What a hero.
Cone looks on.
I mean, if anyone was going to be able to match the impact that Whitemon's Enchantress had in Game 1, it certainly is going to be Celery, who's going to give him his run for his money. Top lane, Disruption goes out. Ace, the target here, the tanky hero. With the help of Whitemon, they might just get him, but there is a lot of damage coming out from this Bat Rider. And meanwhile, did a good amount to Zoxa here, but now he's on the run.
Doesn't want the courier, wants to try and live.
A flame of trails, but the Shadow Poison keeps on tagging him. A 5th one would probably do the damage. Tries to pull him in, hits that 5th one. Whitemon gets a double.
Versus Alk is pretty severe. Like, there's no real way you can play around in this game as GAIMIN, and it's a hero that just recovers a bit better.
The Underlord, more reliance on winning the laning phase, and his laning phase is rough right now. A Sonic Wave comes out for Quinn. He doesn't save Ace, but it can maybe get some kills. Epicenter being threatened, pushing Quinn away while the Slark tries to get out, but Tofu puts him down still though. Thompson, he finds Quinn. He gets that kill. Tofu still chasing after Zoxa, will manage to get that one. So Tofu, the support is the one to clean up, but it's the cores who suffer for GAIMIN Gladiators.
GAIMIN, their cores miss a lot of experience in that fight, and the damage from the Queen of Pain just not enough there. It was a very clutch shot.
Focused on keeping their presence in the lanes for now, especially GAIMIN Gladiators, who still have 3 at this top.
Pure made the rotation mid, got a D-ward. Now we'll run back top to try and defend this tower as GAIMIN looking for the dive.
Whitemon's in trouble, but he does have some support coming in. Pure is going to show up here. Can he do anything at all? I mean, these level 3 heroes, it's just too much for him. Especially, yeah, as you said, level 5, without an escape mechanism in his ultimate, he really cannot step up to any of these heroes. And Thompson's too busy farming neutrals to help.
Looking about going back in. Epicenter in 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, with Ramses now here, they want to try and use this Doom nice and early. Ace, he'll be left behind. They didn't even have to use Doom for that one. Sonic Wave goes out, but the snowball past him. He whiffs a big one there, and Tundra, blood in the water now. The little Slark is gonna pick up a kill in Celery and get 1 stack for himself.
4 permanent Agi for Pure already. Not the worst start for a level 5 Slark, but still looking for the levels. He'll get a courier as well. What is Dyrachyo's courier even doing there? I don't know.
Well, he went through the gate and tried to get himself his items there, but he instead finds that because of the missed Sonic Wave, that fight, it was already done for GAIMIN Gladiator.
That really hurt GAIMIN there. You want every one of these early game Sonic Waves to at least land 1 core kill or win you a team fight there. It just gets nothing in the snowball dodge. And now Tundra get to pressure the map a bit more with that cooldown. Thompson continuing to hunt here. Half HP, doesn't care, wants the Alk.
Yeah, Thompson's just not leaving him alone. The disruption set up into the epicenter. Burrow Strike, it's close. A snowball needs a little bit more. And the AoE and damage to the epicenter is enough. Thompson don't get burned out. Gets a little screen there from Quinn to finish him off. Soxa, a wise TP out, allows him.
Teams continuing to dodge each other on this map. We'll secure a power rune for Quinn. You'll at least get something out of this space, and it's a good one. Amp damage rune on this Queen.
Oh, they are so deadly right now. Blink, Lasso, Amp damage, Dagon, the Sonic Wave ready to go.
It's a lot of burst. Someone will get melted, but you have to be able to find them.
And he got Thompson. Whitebot trying to close the distance to get the disruption. A Burrow Strike puts him in range. Now they hit it, but it's not like Quinn used many spells. He saved the Sonic Wave for the second part of the fight. Hit Thompson, the amp damage, almost getting a snowball, pulling him out. Oh no, did Thompson manage to get away? What a save from Soxa!
Every time these snowball saves have ruined GAIMIN's team fight. Now it's ruining their Kangs. Another Sonic Wave down the drain. Hard to kill, and they're really annoying. So currently they're finding more net worth, and it's adding up. You did finish the pipe on Ace, which is your big aura this game. Combine that with the Manta on Dyrachyo, and suddenly you can just take 5-on-5s, translate them into objectives.
And that's going to be tough for this hero right here, the Slark, to be able to deal with that kind of team fight. Thompson caught by the lasso as he tries to jump on a Quinn, pushed back by the flame break straight into the unstable concoction. No Burrow Strike save this time, no disruption either, as Whitemond's going to be caught up in the push forward from GAIMIN Gladiators.
Thompson just wanted to poke the Queen's resources, ends up paying a big price.
You're getting the Ags on Pure. He is going to be so much harder to catch on the map.
And I think we're going to see him start to become more aggressive as well.
And they're going to start off using the nighttime vision to get the leap on to Tofu.
Ags delivered on the part of the map they feel Dyrachyo's farming.
They know he's there, but Dyrachyo has already cleaned up the camp with that Radiance, is moving on to the safety of his own high ground, which Tundra will surely try to invade. It's going to be hard to kill. Chemical Rage, is he going to pop it? Will it even matter though because of the Doom that's coming in? Ramses, popping in the Sonic Wave. They did get immediately. Finally it goes up. He's trying to make his run away, but the Pounce is holding him in place now. The Shards keep him in spot, but who cares? He is anchored to a team fight that he's winning, and Tundra will be the ones to drop 3. Pure with a Pounce away. Desperate TP out. Unstable Concoction will not arrive in time.
It was a trap all along. GAIMIN were more than ready to turn that play around. And that was your one last bit at nighttime to get the Slark active.
Really does seem like he's approaching that territory. Radiant, Manta, soon to be BKB. I have to imagine that and an Aegis, GAIMIN Gladiators are going to threaten your high ground, and Tundra need to be ready for it. They start off once again trying to hit Dyrachyo here. This time it's off of a Bloodstone Sand King who's trying to hit his epicenter with the disruption. He's going to be healing up a lot off of this one. Maybe not enough though. Another save. Drinking save. The snowball, and it hits. Burrow Strike on it too. Thompson goes in to try and win the team fight. But will that stun be enough? Tundra feel like it's not. On the retreat, making a run for it. Quinn chasing after him. Managed to hit the pit onto Soxa. Looking at it a little bit more. It's going to be Whitemond, the support. Lasso immediately. No, he hit the Dark Pack. Pure is able to take that one off, but it's still loss after loss here. They got the Alchemist, losing 3 for it. Avery, Dark Pack's only going to do so much. You really need a BKB. Something he's not going to be rocking for quite some time. 18-11, a 16,000 net worth lead for GAIMIN Gladiators. Can we hit the nighttime interval?
It's the big question in this game. Can Tundra hold on? Can they find a way to win a team fight? Get themselves back in this game. Blink Daggers are online.
They spot Thompson thanks to a high ground ward and pull him back into his doom. It's a lasso, chain stun combination. Thompson still managed to get off his Bloodstone. Oh, a disruption, dodges the Sonic Wave. He's going to come back out. Can he survive though? Not a chance. Dyrachyo just doing too much damage. Your saves are not enough. It's just a momentary respite until the sleep comes for you. The death. 4 down for Tundra, straight back to that tier 2. And you can feel the ball is rolling for GAIMIN Gladiators. Tundra gotta feel the pit in their stomach. This overwhelming advantage.
Nighttime hits, Pure can lead the charge. They're TPing bottom. They want Dyrachyo on bottom lane. He's isolated. Ramses knows it.
It also means that Dyrachyo doesn't have much help. Oh, he missed the stomp! He still managed to get the Doom off, but it's after the Manta. Thompson's coming in with some extra damage, though. The Doom just means all this regen is just not working for this Alchemist. Maybe, though, they can still get some exchanges. Maybe they can still keep him alive. Even the pipeline. No, he takes out of the last
What can
one.
Pure do?
Pure comes in. Can he do this? Because Thompson, he needs a little bit of heal. Fortunately, he got the shard from Pure, helping him out. Pure needs to use his own ultimate now, and he's going to stick around trying to still finish off this Bat Rider. They've got him. Soxa, he snowball saved. Yes, he gets him inside of it. But back inside of the pit, you're just stuck in the same old muck and mire that you were in prior to the disruption, prior to the snowball. Again, they kill the Alchemist, but the trade-off is just against Tundra.
Pure still alive down here, trying to get something else out of this exchange.
I mean, if he gets just one more kill out of this, it's worth it for Tundra.
Some decent stacks at the worst. He might be able to bring him down over the long run, though. Gate's gonna bring reinforcements.
He's calling reinforcements. Somebody help! Somebody help! I need the reinforcements. Celery is the one to show up, and he actually gets him a push away with the extra help of the pit. Ace is making a run for it, but Pure hot on his tail, spots him. Body blocking, Celery, body blocking in front of him. Now Quinn's gonna slow him down. Pure is being kited, and remember, he doesn't have his ultimate. He used it earlier. 1 pound, all he has. He slips past Quinn, but Quinn gets right back in front of him and pushed back into the team of disruption. Buys him a little bit of time, but there's nothing left. He tries to go into the trees, but Celery will hit him down with the impetus.
The gate always signaling Tundra's doom as the reinforcements come, shut down that Slark despite building up 40 Agi stacks. Pure cannot fight through everything. They do lose a Queen of Pain Ags on a courier. It's a big courier snipe. Removes a lot of the net worth from this push, but there's just so much. And these pits are absolutely ruining the Tusk in the fight. Soxa cannot blink. He can't get in deep in the fight, doesn't have the blink yet. Can't snowball save anybody.
That is a snowball save that just might work. Once again, the pit is going to catch him, but he got his target out of there. Ramses making a run for it. Meanwhile, Age is about to expire for Quinn, but he's going to dive into this tier 3 area to pick up that pesky support that has been such a nuisance in this series. Soxa's Tusk. Still, though, the buyback immediately uses. Looks like Ramses made the call. He wanted to jump in. He immediately got silenced, though. Once again, his jump just does not grab Gaming Gladiators fully. Still going to try for it, though. Off of the pounds. Whitemon gets grabbed, managed to force out down to the low ground. Both a disruption and a save from Pure. Whitemon, he is backing away, so is Soxa. Tundra just on the edge of a knife. It feels like they lose one more fight, and that Gaming Gladiators push is coming, but they don't die yet. And Pure looking to push his advantage, knowing the Gaming Gladiators have run out of certain resources. Again, the silence comes in. Uh-oh. Anything here? No, they managed to stop him from getting through that bait with the Burrow Strike. Is it good, though? Dyrachyo with the Shivas out. They have an unstable concussion. Managed to hit him with the Doom, though. Ramses got the carry in the Doom. Where is the follow-up, though? Pure's trying, but it's just hitting Ace's Underlord. He is a big, tanky man, but he will be whittled away by this Slark bit by bit. They managed to get him out. These constant retreats from Gaming Gladiators.
Gaming will smoke. Look for somebody farming the triangle here.
So close to evening out the word advantage. The Shiva's on, the Queen of Pain don't have it on the Sand King. They find a pick. This Shadow Demon is a great target, and even if it's a support, man, he is just these constant disruption saves. They have to be able to address the backline first.
You can burst Quinn down, and you don't have the best control to lock him in an area unless the Slark's on top of him, which just hasn't been the case. AC finished for Ace here. That is a massive armor upgrade for the team. And the fact that Dyrachyo doesn't have to build it here means he can go into a butterfly. Roshan falling fast. Are you even going to contest this as Tundra?
It doesn't seem like it. I thought surely this was the Roshan they were going to play for, but they're coming out too late to be able to do so. The Bloodthorn makes Roshan so much quicker to take. The Roshan Roar goes out, and Tundra, they're like, okay, can't do it, boys. We're going to have to play back Dark Pact. It is going out in Pure. He's making a scramble for it, but a gate on the other side. Managed to get the grab. Ramses hits his Doom mark. They're trying to blow up this Alchemist, and they managed to get him. Quinn is also low HP. Managed to flick back, though. Hits a good dagger with that Aghanim Scepter. This damage is going to start building up. Tundra need to start backing away, but Gaming Gladiators not going to build it. Look at Quinn. A sliver of HP finally goes down. He loses his Aegis. Ramses and Thompson play to the trees, out of sight, out of mind. Gaming Gladiators without their Alchemists are going to try to be the ones to retreat now, but Pure full HP. He wants more off of this one. He knows this is an opportunity to get as much net worth out of GAIMIN Gladiators. Just one more core kill would put so much into Tundra's pocket. But no, a Yule Scepter and a blink away gets Quinn out of there. And same goes
going back in. If you weren't so low on a lot of these heroes, I think more would have committed with Pure, as he knows, you know, once that initial exchange happens, they are favored over the long haul. You just have to push through it.
Thompson, he was a nuisance this time around. Oh, another disruption. It stopped the lasso initiation. Now Ramses comes in with his BKB, still hit with a Sonic Wave onto 2. The Depth Shroud once again will help him out. They managed to get the Doom onto the Queen of Pain. A great target, and there's a full HP Pure. And Thompson is going to work. Epicenter, slamming the ground, slamming GAIMIN Gladiators. 2 cores down. One of them's going to buy back to Quinn. He's back into play thanks to the gate, and will swing this team fight back.
Slark pick and all these saves Tundra have. Draw the fight out, make it as long as possible. Maybe that chemical rage goes down. Maybe you're doomed on one of these big cores.
I was going to say, you were talking about the Queen of Pain making use of this axe, but you're proposing trying to draw a team fight out against a Slark. Is that even possible to win?
It's tough. I mean, what did it in that mid fight was the buyback on the Queen of Pain. You don't have that. You don't have it right now. You're missing a lot of them on the side of GAIMIN. You can abuse this gate to bring people back in the fight, but you need the second life to do it. Right now, Ace is the only core with that buyback on the GAIMIN side.
And for the first time this game, we're going to see a clash in the Roshan pit for contest of the Aegis, as Roshan is about to spawn. Tundra are the ones in position first, and GAIMIN Gladiators will have to be the invaders here.
And Ags on Daracho, he wants to pool it to somebody, but it's not gonna, is it gonna be here for this fight?
We're going to need to wait a bit more. Celery showing himself, just having a poke at Thompson, showing off some of his damage.
Gives it to Quinn, and Quinn immediately buys BKB. So they want this Queen to be as strong as possible for this next engagement. They might have to wait for this Courier to bring the BKB now. It's a little awkward, but you're not losing any ground here, and Tundra aren't doing Roche. I think a lot of this fight, can you find the Shadow Demon? That's what feels like the piece of the puzzle here for GAIMIN. Can you find Whitemon, take that
Thompson,
out?
they still got him despite the Burrow Strike. What a lasso! Pulled him out of the saves. Still though, Thompson, no! BKB Bloodstone is not going to be enough. Media buy back though. Can he get to this fight in time? He has to go through the gate. They're going to hold this high ground around it to make sure that they will have all 5 members if GAIMIN Gladiators push the issue, which they don't for now. But Celery, who is a big part of the damage component for GAIMIN Gladiators, gets spotted, but he couldn't get grabbed. The pit came out. Brew a little bit of distance here. Tundra going to go for a different mark, and Quinn has to use BKB. Throws out some daggers. Sonic Wave onto 2. Pure pops his ultimate early here. While Ramses still needs to find a Doom mark. They still back away, smoke even, to try and get a better angle on the initiation. The first time didn't work for them. Maybe a second time will.
That's a win for GAIMIN though. They took down the Sand King. Their cooldowns are resetting here. Lasso up at 9.
GAIMIN Gladiators confident they'll be able to handle this one, but is it going to be too much? Ace, he's so tanky, but made so squishy by the damage. Still though, Thompson's in trouble. Depth Shroud disruption as well. Healings are coming in. Ace is taking his stats, Pure is going for him. Thompson not going to make it out just yet, but Whitemon's in trouble. Sox is in trouble as well. The supports are going down. GAIMIN Gladiators are winning this fight. How far can they take it though? Do they dare to chase down Ramses and Pure as well, or would they back up for the Roshan? They want everything. They want as much as they can, but maybe that's a mistake. They're stumbling into buybacks now. Teeping onto tier 2's Quinn. He has no mana left, and Pure sees that opportunity. Some heals coming in. It's not enough. A bounce is enough. Pure trying to get out. Has his ultimate. It's up just in time. And a refresher. He managed to get himself a refresher. Another ultimate. Another swing. This Daracho Alchemist, and he's got it. Pure, the most dominant force in this team fight. Hungry, not quite enough. The shots with the impetus get him. He's dead. A death, 100 seconds on the clock. GAIMIN Gladiators wounded, but not dead. Will take as much as they can from Tundra. They'll force another BKB out of Ramses. They'll go in deep. A lasso pulling him back. How many spells do they have?
Dieback.
Oh my god, a dieback for Ramses. How many heroes did they kill in that team fight? GAIMIN Gladiators just kept it going.
So much damage done from Quinn here. The second life is what wins GAIMIN that entire round. The refresher on the Slark was so timely from Pure, but he's just running out of resources. He runs out of mana himself, and the impetus shots are what bring him down. Celery dealt the most damage in that fight of anybody in the game, this Enchantress. expends his entire mana pool to secure a teamfight victory right when GAIMIN need it. And they will claim their teamfight victory in the form of Barracks this year, but despite all the diebacks for Tundra, they're not out of this game. And Whitemon, he's killing some waves on the map. They will still have a chance to turn this game around. A lot of buybacks on cooldown here as we go into this next team fight. And Roshan, he is still on the map. Switch to that dire side, switch to the upper half.
GAIMIN Gladiators may have used some big buybacks, but they are going to get so much for it. 2 lanes of Barracks, and they still have a chance to back up and take Roshan if they want, or they could go for the throat. Quinn has made the call. He wants Megas.
7 seconds.
5 more seconds. Can he get here in time? Dyrachyo and Quinn have to wait out a glyph.
This is a risky push.
Seconds are crucial.
If you die
Can Thompson
here,
get his initiation? The Alchemist Illusion right now is stopping his blinking, so it's up to Pure to make the jump instead. He hits the Queen of Pain, but to look at Dyrachyo, he's focused on the objectives. He realizes this isn't going to be good enough. Their damage isn't good enough. Now they have to try and get a retreat, but Alchemist is in trouble. Dyrachyo has to pop his BKB. There goes the epicenter. Thompson slowing down. So important here. The right jump wins them this game and gets them to the finals.
look at this Centaur dragging a wave top right now from Celery. It's going to hit the racks. It's going to force a Slark TP back.
No way. A single Centaur has forced Pure to come back and deal with other lanes.
There's too many creeps in the base. GAIMIN knew this, is why they backed up, gave up that high ground position, and should claim Roshan off the racks pressure.
Yeah, that Tundra just gonna have to give up entirely. So what a win for GAIMIN Gladiators. Unless Tundra can get back here in time, it is gonna be tough for them to move across the map this quickly, and so much damage from GAIMIN Gladiators.
Does Pure actually want to contest this? His supports are so far away on the map. They're brown boots
He's playing entirely solo, trying to go for a seal on an Aegis. He will find nothing. And now he's in the pit. Now he has to make a retreat. He has no more pounces left, and he wants to wait out this one and then pop a refresher. He's got 3. He waits for a team. Thompson finds his entry. He goes for the bat right on Sonic Wave, puts them all away from the bat, and he ults. He might just be able to get off the lasso. Drink for the doom. Managed no, he got blocked by the Lincolns. Ramsey doesn't find it still, though. The Sand King is in the midst. Dyrachyo with his BKB. Pure is going for it and hits the back line. Manages to finish off the Underlord. No comeback from him. 2 dead. They've got the numbers advantage. Do they have the damage? They've got him. Dyrachyo's dead. Celery's up next. No way.
They find a way with their base being sieged. The sustain, the saves, the refresher on the Slark. Pure just pushes through it all. And these stacks are going to last a long time. He has the level 25 talent. Mechanical ability of their team fighters. Level 25 has now arrived for Thompson as well. He's rewarded for his presence in that team fight with a big talent for this hero. Huge damage upgrade. What can GAIMIN do to find a way to start winning these fights again? They still have Aegis on Quinn.
Shiva's trying to find the hero that broke the smoke.
Ooh.
And a brief pause as some sort of issue will allow both of these teams to be able to discuss what is happening here. And Celery says, "We are coming."
He is not lying. So much of this fight rests on the Bat Rider initiation.
Does he actually swap it in? He does.
That's big. That is a lot of cast range on this hero.
God.
You look at this lasso now. This is an Ag's lasso as well. Tofu's initiations just got way easier. And this Seer Stone active is no joke in the late game. You throw it down on a random spot after a scan or something, or the Roshan pit. You see a hero, you jump in, you get that lasso. That can decide everything right now as GAIMIN smoke into the pit. They're missing Celery a little bit, but these waves are still going to go into Tundra, so Thompson always has to show in the base. Still Tundra. They're just going to man up for Roshan here.
Yeah, look at Quinn. He is getting close to the pit, and Shivas reveals them inside of the Roshan pit. Pure getting a couple of stacks here, throws out the nullifier, got a BKB out of him. They're in a deep corner here. Does GAIMIN Gladiators like where this fight is being positioned at? They go for Celery. Mirror Shield blocks of it. Nice Sonic Wave. Hitting on a 3. But still, Celery's in trouble. He's broken and he's dead. Ramsey's refreshed, looking for another Doom target here. But they're fighting into buyback with the outpost territory. There it is. Buyback on the Celery. He's going to be coming in soon. They got Quinn locked down. Another one dead. 1 into 2. Tundra. Can they get more? Dyrachyo sees his opportunity with the buyback coming in for Quinn. Can they push through? Ramsey's low. Disruption. Managed to buy in some time. Pure is getting a lot of stacks though. Pure is getting bigger and bigger. Last slap from Thompson. There goes out the lasso. Managed to get one. Thompson's still fine. GAIMIN Gladiators are running out of damage, it seems. These buybacks are not doing enough. Wait, no! Another Sonic Wave. They got Thompson. A pull forward from Soxa. Couldn't actually do that much. Now he's in danger as Durachi looks to be able to run him down. Nah, you're not getting out of here. None of that. Tuts, he goes down. GAIMIN Gladiators throw buyback after buyback, but they hold the Roshan pit.
So much damage from Quinn. 14,000 out of this Queen of Pain. He goes down once, but he gets the job done. Triple buyback from GAIMIN. Does cost him a lot, but that Radiant Roshan advantage was huge. And you got to be looking at Tundra's base while all this is happening. They lost a tier 4. There was a decent amount of wave pressure. Can't afford to take too many of these fights outside your base when creeps are just hitting your throne. Double buyback expended from them on the Shadow Demon and the Doom. They're going to try and hold the other two here. Will GAIMIN try and push the base to force Thompson's buyback on this Sand King? Do they feel confident enough to do it with the second life on Quinn, but no Queen of Pain buyback?
Yeah, one more buyback used, but one more life added to GAIMIN Gladiators with the Aegis. Does that make us even? They get a buyback out of the Tusk now.
Might just want the Megas here. Look for another lasso. They got Refresher Shard on Ace, so double Hex and double hit potential is online. We also saw the target prioritization from Ramses. He tried to doom the Enchantress, hit a Mirror Shield. Very tough position for him into all this spell block.
The Roshan Spanner will let them go for high ground here. With the creeps protected, they can hit, take Megas, and Less Pure gets in front of this one.
Still has 40 stacks.
Yeah, he is stacking up big time. That is a bit of a problem for GAIMIN Gladiators to consider. Do you really want to push this right now while he has those stacks? Oh, Tojo, he went fishing, doesn't find anything. Instead, he's going to be knocked out. Sonic Wave trying to protect this Bat Rider, but no, he dies. And now the Burrow Strike, trying to get through the Lincoln, trying to get through the Mirror Shield. Quinn committing, he gets the base. He gets the Megas. Ace is out of here through the portal. Durachi was on out of here too, but they are going to be able to catch Celery here. Quinn, he's back into play through that gate. Thompson, he has retreats to the high ground with these Impetus landing onto him while the Tusk is left behind. That is a dieback. A Scythe onto Thompson. He won't die from this. He gets back, but look at the throne. It's totally exposed and Megas are coming.
You need to hold on to the glyph here if you are Tundra. That is the last thing you want to click in this game. It might be the last thing you click in this game. GAIMIN, they get another buyback and a dieback onto Soxa here. 5v4 situation. You don't have an Aegis anymore. They're going to pass the Refresher Shard over to Quinn. Ramsey is still struggling to find these Dooms. There's just so much spell block. He threw out one on Ace. I think it got blocked by a Lincoln's proc.
He can wait for time. Thompson has to get the Doom onto Ace. A big kill with a nullifier. They shred him, but so does Thompson. Almost dying. Disruption. Buys him time. A second Sonic Wave and miss. Thompson's okay. At least for now. One pulled back in Depth Shard. Wait a minute. He still has a little bit more time as the disruption buys him life after life. So many second lives for Tundra. Whether it's buybacks, whether it's the snowballs or the disruptions. And Thompson strikes again, trying anyway. Stuck in this slow. Another disruption going out. GAIMIN Gladiators not overcommitting. They know the Sark is coming back into play soon. Managed to get a Scythe onto him. Managed to get the Hex on him. Can they bust it down? They've got him. One more buyback. Tundra, they have a buyback left on Thompson, and that's all that's left. Do GAIMIN Gladiators keep this going? They are just slowly smothering.
Trying to get out.
A reset through the gate was a bold move, and now, Ramses has to use his BKB, otherwise, the lasso! Tofu gets the lasso to pull him back into his death. That is a dieback. Thompson, he's going to have to use his buyback perhaps. He wants a kill out of it though. First he gets bit. Tofu, wait a minute, refresh BKB. No way, no fucking way. He pops his BKB, hits the epicenter, and he is living. He doesn't use his second life. Not quite yet, not quite now.
The sand got
He has to use it.
Look at the throne, it's just dying to
Oh my god, the epicenter was still going on his life, and it helps clear out the creeps that almost took down the Ancient.
Illusion sent in, Catapult sent in, Whitemon on 1,000 HP with no glyph. The all-in potential from GAIMIN is there.
A Divine Rapier picked up Durachi.
They're going to all in it, man.
At this point in time, it's not about whether or not they can beat Tundra in a fight. It's about whether or not you can kill the Ancient.
Tundra, you need to find heroes right now. You let GAIMIN get into your base with BKBs up, they might just throw you through everything.
Tundra refusing to say die. They have to push outside of the pit in order to stop GAIMIN Gladiators for going straight for the throne.
He's on the side. How bold are you right now? A man known for the risky plays. Pure continuing to scout outside the base, knows that if GAIMIN commit to that throne, you need as much time as you can get to bring these heroes down before they get the win. Will you go for it here on the side of GAIMIN? Will you wait for buyback cooldowns? Some of yours are coming up first. That Queen of Pain and Alchemist buybacks up again in 2 minutes here. And you know the longest one in the game right now is the Sand King at 6. I would not fault them trying to wait out this little condition and then go when they have the numbers advantage.
Oh, yeah.
You'd feel a lot safer doing it at least.
Tundra, they are stuck between a rock and a hard place of you want to be able to hold your high ground, but you know that GAIMIN Gladiators are looking at the win condition here. You have to keep them away from the throne. They're strategizing right now. They've decided to go for a smoke, and let's see where they let it lie. Are they going to go up to top lane? They're going to go through the game. They're going to go straight for the throne. All in on this one. They pop their BKBs. They go straight for the throne, and it is all over. GAIMIN Gladiators take it to the very brink, and they just shove Tundra down into the pit. They will make their move one more time. Like fate, they will move up to the TI Finals to face their old nemesis in Team Liquid.
The Ace Underlord gating them to where they were a year ago, and a chance for redemption against a different foe, but one they are equally familiar with as they look towards that BO5 later today against Liquid. But man, Tundra, this is a team with a stand-in.